So there's still no timetable on when Shaquille Leonard is expected to be back from his back surgery. You go back to June, Darius Leonard, there's surprising news that came out. We didn't even expect it to happen. Darius Leonard surprisingly gets back surgery, and hopefully that's going to fix his ankle, his calf, all this. And they came out and they said it was minor back surgery. Now, I didn't like that at all. I didn't like that because when you say minor and you say back, when you put back and surgery in the same sentence, it is nothing short of major. It is not minor. And it's going to take longer than, what? You have a full, it was like mid-June, so mid-July. It's, almost mid-August. It's not going to take a month and a half for a back surgery to heal. I mean, T.Y. Hilton came back, what was it, 9-10 weeks from his neck surgery? That's impressive. But you can't expect that from all these surgeries. Backs are serious. No matter how you look at it, back, spinal cord, neck, anything to do with that spinal cord and that back, it's not just minor. Yeah, these guys are medical professionals. They're the best in the world. But don't forget, these NFL clubs, players, are sort of taught to keep the fire low. They don't want the fan base going crazy. They don't want the fan base worrying so much. They want the fan base to buy tickets, to buy this stuff. And I'm not saying Darius Leonard is going to directly impact the sales of tickets, but when you have a big impact player like that, and you're expected to have a big year, sometimes some people just, they just think differently. I would still go to a Colts game in a heartbeat. Some people wouldn't if someone gets hurt. And the thing is, I hope Darius Leonard gets healthy fast because this year, we are expected to do so much this year. This team is capable of making a deep playoff run, if not a Super Bowl run, to get that ring, to get the chip, to get another trophy in the case, to get some more hardware. And it sucks, but you know what the mentality is. It's next man up. Now, am I saying he's going to be out the whole season? No. I don't think he's going to be out the whole season. But I think it's fair to say that he's going to be out for quite some time still. They expected him to be back a month and a half, 2 months from a minor back surgery. And I get it. They don't want the fan base going up in a roar. But you just can't expect a player to come back a month and a half from a disc surgery, a month surgery, or back surgery. It's just not safe. And I'm happy Darius Leonard is not pushing it. I'm happy he is not really pushing it to be out mid or late training camp, because if he were to push a back, to push the rehab on a back, so when you push rehab to the very limit, to more than the limit, more than you're supposed to, and you start damaging things, it starts doing the opposite of what you're trying to do, trying to rebuild that muscle, trying to get that muscle strong again. Well, you're doing the complete opposite, and I'm happy he is not doing that. I'm happy he is, taking it slow, recovering slow, and not pushing the back to the absolute limit. It's good to have limits. It's good to push to the limits. But when you have something to the back, or there's always an exception to some rule. There's always an exception, and this is one of them. So, yeah, I definitely thought there was some cause for concern when this happened, and I was right. I don't like to say that I was right and be confident like that, but I mean, you just can't expect someone to be back that fast from back surgery. It's more serious than minor. You know what I'm saying? And you guys let me know what you think. What do you think about this injury update? What are your thoughts on it? Was it a surprise to you? It was no surprise to me. I wouldn't be surprised if he's out to week 4, which I would be okay with. It's, as I said, we need a fast start. We need to beat Houston and Jacksonville. If we can't go in and beat Houston and Jacksonville even without Leonard, then we have issues already. More issues than just Darius Leonard being out. Because Houston and Jacksonville, they're not teams that are going to be competing for deep playoff run. They're not going to be going deep in the playoffs, or are going to be struggling to compete for a playoff spot at that. So you need to beat them, with Leonard or not. KC, okay, it's fair if you lose to them. They're Super Bowl contenders year in, year out. They're the dynasty, the Mahomes. They're the trend in the NFL right now. They're the face of the league, the team of the league. right? Patrick Mahomes, Kelsey, all that stuff. Andy Reid. Yeah, okay. But then you have Tennessee. So if you beat Jacksonville and Texans to start, you have wiggle room to lose to KC and Tennessee and then still have Leonard back by week 5. I'm not sure on the top of my head with week 5. I believe it's... I can't think. I don't remember right now. It might be a division opponent because I know we have a lot of division opponents. But we need to just take one game at a time. One day at a time. Hope Leonard gets better. Need to win the first 2 games. Crucial. With Leonard or not, those games are very winnable. So, you guys let me know what you think. Thank you for tuning in to the JDW Sports Talk Show. Wherever fans welcome. I hope you enjoyed this one. You know, I hope Leonard gets better. And he needs to. I hope he does. Take the slow recovery, though. Don't push it. As I said, you push it too much, it kind of does the opposite of trying to recover and rehab. So you guys let me know what you think. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, put the post notification bell on, and miss any future videos. This is JDW signing off.